Hello everyone. My name is Linda Gunnar. I am the CEO and founder of Linda's Perfection Creations. Linda's Perfection Creations is an event planning and wedding decor company. We cater to small and large events in and around Philadelphia. We do full service, partial, custom events. We do milestone celebrations. We do planning in our states. We do decor. We do full service, partial, or events. So pretty much anything that need planning and decor we handle. Or if you are joining the channel for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I have over 10 plus years in the wedding industry. I am a master certified wedding planner and a certified florist. I started my business as a hobby and it became what it is right now. Thank you for constantly being on this channel. Thank you for sharing and keep constantly sending in your questions and comment. And whenever I can, I will get to them and answer. So today I'm gonna answer questions about things that you need to know about wedding planning. Things that will make your life easier. A lot of people ask a lot of questions, and this is where I'm here to answer. So the first thing, people might ask, how much did a wedding cost? The average cost of wedding right now, it all depends. It's about anywhere between 35 to and about I'll say 28 to 35. This is based on the in the state of Pennsylvania right now. I cannot speak for any Jersey. I know Jersey is about 35 to 45. Delaware is roughly the same as Jersey. But it depends on the state. Some states is higher based on where you live. So you can also find that information on Google. Just search average cost of a wedding in my area. Those things can they can be able to answer the question. So that gives you the note. And the thing about it, no two couples are alike, no two events is the same. What might be important to you may not be important to the other couple. So the costs range and give and take. It might be higher, it might be extremely low. It all based on what it is. So even though they have the average cost, but a lot of things that you do can impact your budget. So another question: do I have to have a first look? You don't. There's nothing that say you have to have a first look. In the tradition, in the back in the day, for me personally, I'm not a big person of first look, but that's not my wedding. The reason for that is that my personal opinion is just, and that's just what it is, personal opinion. I feel like you want your groom to be surprised. You want the crowd to see his reaction when he see you for the first time. Most of the time when he see you before, yes, his reaction is great. You get to see that, but you don't get to share that with the whole world. And that's the impression what I want to see him crying. I want to see, and once again, not all men will cry, but just the crowd for everybody to see me at the same time is amazing. But then again, first look is up to you based on what you want, but you definitely does not need to do a first look. Some people want to see just have that intimate movement, and that what it is. Another question is that, do I have to have a garden house? Not everybody wants to do that. Some people feel like it's a little embarrassing because they have the family and they want to do that. That's something you don't have to do. It's your wedding. You can make or break your wedding. You can decide what the rule. There's no rule when it comes to a wedding. There are certain things that people opinion, but if you choose to say, hey, I don't want it, it's your day. Nobody can force you. It is your day. And another thing is that, how do I sort out all this information that I have? As I said, for me, Pinterest is a good place, but it's also the bad place. Too much of anything is ridiculous. There's so much information that is on the internet. Oh my God, it is mind blowing. It's like people come out, well, I want this and I want this, I want this. It's like their brain start to explode because you just see so many things. And a lot of the times I have some most bride, they will buy so much stuff. And half of the time they don't even use none of them because they just think, oh my God, I think this one, I'm gonna use this, and I think it's gonna use it. So take a moment, breathe a little, have a board. The same way if you have a vision board. If you're not a person who do vision board, sort out a thing, clip up pictures, have a Pinterest board, put this information there, and your client are talking to you. They can help you sort all this information out in your head to make it easier. And then the thing is that, do I have to invite a plus one? Well, yes and no. The rule of thumb is 4+1. If somebody is married, they have to be a plus one. You cannot invite a husband to a wedding and don't invite his wife. He's not going to come. You cannot invite his wife to a wedding and not invite her husband. She's not going to come. They are a unit. So, with couple that's married, they have to bring a plus one. Now, people who's dating or people who have a boyfriend and a partner. Now, the rule of partner, you can differentiate based on how long they've been together. If it's intimate, you can choose to do that. But that you don't have, they don't have to, but just a married couple have to bring their partner. That's just the root of it. So, but once again, it is your wedding. You can decide. If you say you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I guarantee most of the time, people who are married will not come to a wedding that the spouse is not invited. The only time if there are something, you just have to play that out by ear and see how that goes. Sure, I have an open bar. Okay. Well, open bar, I'll say this is based on you. You know your party best than I do. Um, are there a lot of drinkers? If you know your family alone can drink a lot, you need a wedding bar. You know the bar. If you have friends and family who don't really drink and you guys are not, so don't base it on, well, we're not a drinker. Okay, yes, you may not be a drinker, but your friends and family are they a drinker? So, and also based on your budget, based on how it is, it can be based on if you feel like you can accommodate those things, go ahead and do it. But if you feel like you cannot, it's okay. Should I hire a band or should I hire a DJ? Your entertainment is one of the things that liven up your party. People been with you all day. They want to book it down. There's nothing like live musician. Live musician is okay. There's nothing like a bar that will kind of make people feel like they are at a concert that will rock it out. But live musicians do cost a lot. So if you want to hire them for a couple of hours, if your budget can allow it, it's fine. If you want to do a DJ, there are a lot of DJ that comes with a lot of entertainer part that they can still rock the show and make it low. So weigh out your budget and decide which one works best for you. If you had a smaller budget for it, that's fine. If you have a budget for both, do it. But I would say from my personal, entertainment is really important because people want to dance. People don't want to come to a boring wedding. So you want to make sure that whoever you hire can definitely rock the clock. And I think what is one of the biggest impact that for your wedding, the bigger element? I would say your decor. One thing I would say lighting. Lighting can change and make or break any event. A lighting can illuminate a room, even something as simple as a voltage candle, a couple of candles, just give it that intimate feel, that really amazing feel. So you definitely need lighting for the small, what it is, different things you need to add it. And those things make a big, big difference. From your signage to your napkin treatments to your flower centerpieces to the lenses that you use. Your decor aspect is what is important because that's the space that you're going to spend a lot of your time. So you want to make sure it don't have to be expensive. You just want to make sure that you have the right things on your wedding that will illuminate to just make it right, to have it that feel, to give that grassy experience, the experience, everything that you've been dreaming in your mind and been thinking about. You want to give them that overall look. So your reception is one of the most things that can make or break your wedding. So you want to make sure that you spend, actually, as I tell people, 50% of your budget is spent on your reception. So you want to make sure those things, the decor aspect, the element things that add up to make your ceremony are great. And then also, how do I find the best venue? It's all based on what you want. Do you want rustic? Do you want chic? Definitely look at multiple venues. If most wedding planners have a lot of venues in the decks that they can go to, they have a lot of places. You can also look on the wedding wire or the not. They have a lot of wedding venues that you can view. I will say most popular venue do tend to book out pretty quickly because a lot of people want it. So if you want to use a specific venue, make sure you do them ahead of time because you may end up losing out on something that you really truly want. So it all based it based on your budget, it based on the cost, based on what it is that you're willing to spend. And if it's a full service event in with a caterer, if you have the right budget, you can definitely do the venue. So those are the things that can help. Where should I focus my budget? Well, decor, as I just stated. Your ceremonies, I would say I have a breakdown in my video or another video that I did. I tell you the breakdown, but 50%, as I said, goes to your decor, your drinks, your food, your venue, and all of that. And then I'll say the rest you can allocate it something here and there, but your venue, your food, your decor, those are the things that you focus your budget on, because one, you need a venue, people need to eat, people need to drink, and you need your decor to look nice. It's not in any order particularly, but those are the things that you need to. So I will start from here today. Tomorrow I will continue on the next part. There's a couple more that we need to talk about to make sure. But once again, thank you for watching. My name is Linda Gunner. I am the CEO and founder of Lynda's Perfection Creation. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, www.lyndaperfect.creationsevents.com. Thank you and have an amazing day. Bye.